Firstly, let me ask you one thing. Are you a student who doesn't study the whole semester and a day before exam you start to panic? Or are you the one who studies the whole semester but you are not getting desired marks? Then this video is definitely for you. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gurleen Kaur. Firstly, let me tell you about myself. I am currently in 6th semester of my graduation. I have passed 3 years very nicely. Right now I am topper of my class. So in 3 years I have had some experiences which I think you need to know when you are a college student, that how you can ace in your academics, how you can get more marks. There are some tips and tricks how you can manage your fun as well as your studies. These all things which I will tell you in this video are from an experience of 3 years. I would say in 3 years of college I have learned a lot. I have learned how to manage your academics as well as have fun at the same time. So let's begin the video and I hope you will like it. Firstly, let's talk about college life. Now, college life is not at all just about studies. It's about having fun, it's about exploring new things, it's about night outs with friends and a lot of things. We have fest in our colleges, right? And these things are very important. We need to attend these things as well because it lets us to explore more and connect socially with other people, right? But along with this, we have to stay focused in our studies as well, because at last the day we will be getting our degree, our marks do matter. Now let's talk about what usually happens with students. Most of the students, they spend the whole semester enjoying, having fun, trips with their friends and all that, and somehow they just forget about their studies. They may attend classes, most of them also don't attend classes, but they may attend classes but they are not revising the things, which becomes a little bit difficult when exams are there, right? But let me tell you, when you are in college, you don't need to study the way we study in school. Studying in school is completely different, and studying for competitive exams is very completely different, right? In college, you need to have a balance of your time for your extracurricular things as well as your studies. Here you are not supposed to revise daily, learn daily. If you are doing this, it's okay, because if you are doing this, it means you are targeting a specific exam or a specific company in future. But if you're not doing this, it's completely okay, because in your college you should not just be limited to your studies, to your course, but you need to explore things outside the world as well. Now what most of the students do is they don't study the whole semester, and a day before exam they just sit and study the whole night to give their exam. Yeah, most of the students pass exams this way as well, but it is not a good way if you want to excel in your exam. Now I don't say you to study the whole semester, even I don't study whole semester, but you have to organize the whole semester in a way that you are not lagging behind. Now I am preparing for UPSC, so I don't have enough time that I can study daily, because I have to attend my classes of UPSC as well, but I balance the things accordingly. Now let me give you an overview. Firstly, in our college we have mid-semester tests as well as end semester exams, which are final exams. Now mid-semester tests are not that lengthy. We don't get that much syllabus in those tests, so you don't need many days for it. Now suppose if your MST, that is mid-semester test, is for 1 week, then you need to start preparing a week prior to your MSTs. That is more than sufficient. And if I tell you about end semester exams, which are final exams, then you need to revise, let's say 15 days, maximum 15 days before your exams. And if I suppose that your exams are going for 1 month, then you start learning or preparing for your exams just 15 days prior to your exam. Now if we do a total of all these days, then it is just 2 months which you will be spending while studying, and the rest of 3 or 4 months which you have in your semester are left for you. Now how to start preparation? Now you have been clear with how many days you require for your MSTs and your end semester exams. Now how to start it? So the first thing is you should be aware of your syllabus. You need to have your syllabus in your hand. You should be aware of all the chapters, all the topics which are coming in your syllabus, which unit is coming in your exam. Firstly, just write down your syllabus on a page, I would say, or you can get the printout, because you need to be aware of your syllabus. Now in colleges we don't have so many books. It's not school that you will get, okay, this is your science book and first 5 chapters are going to come in your exam. No, this doesn't happen. We don't have particular books. We have so many books of each subject that we have to find out which one do we need. right? So firstly, when you are aware of your syllabus, the second thing you need to do is find out the study material, whether you are going to study from any book, whether you are going to download any ebooks, or whether you are going to study from ChatGPT. This is what I do. If I get book of any subject, then I study from the book, and if I don't get any sources or any source which is easy to understand, I would say, then I go for ChatGPT. Now next what you have to do is make a rough timetable. You don't need to follow a strict timetable, you just need to make a rough timetable. For example, let me tell you, if you are having your MSTs in a week, then a week before your MST you need to make a timetable of how you are going to cover all your subjects in that week. Now a week has 7 days, and most probably you don't have more than 7 subjects in a semester. Right now I'm having 4 subjects because I'm in 6th semester, right? In first semester I guess I had 7 subjects. Yeah, most probably I had 7 subjects. Now you have to make a timetable that on Monday this subject I'll complete, on Tuesday this. Now you will have to manage it according to you, according to the syllabus. If any subject has more syllabus, then you may give more time to that subject, right? Just make a rough timetable which will help you to be organized. Now in these days when your exams are here, you need to be very serious, because we have spent a lot of days doing fun and enjoying. Now these are just a few days, these will pass like this. So just be focused for a few days and the results will be really very nice, I'm telling you. Now comes the next thing. Now when you have planned the day and the subject, now you just start preparing. Now first thing you have to do is take a notebook, take a pen and take a source, whether it's a book, ebook or ChatGPT. Now start making detailed notes. You have the syllabus, you know what topics are coming, just go through those topics, read them very clearly and make detailed notes. Your notes should contain all the important points, all the important topics. Somehow if you remember something mentioned by a teacher in the class, you have to make sure that your notes contain everything. बिल्कुल शिद्दत से आपको अपने notes बनाने हैं. You have to include every topic and make them wholesome. You can include flow charts, you can include diagrams if needed. Your notes should be very nice. Now we have made notes. I am supposing that you have made very nice notes, very detailed notes. Now comes the day before your exam. So let's take firstly the case of MST, where we have small amount of syllabus and mostly maybe the MSTs are on consecutive days, right? So you don't get enough time. So what you have to do is, in the first sitting, now we have notes, we have study material, which means now in the first sitting you will just sit and then read those notes, highlight the important things, underline the important things. If any point you find there is missing, then note down that point along the topic. Now once you have gone through the whole notes, your whole syllabus, then take a small break. After that break starts your second sitting, which is the most important one. Now once when you have gone through the whole of your syllabus, you get to know that there are some important topics whose probability of coming in exam is very much high. Now we also have one more thing, that is previous year questions. When you see those previous year questions, you find a pattern that most of the questions are teachers' favorites, which are mostly repeated, right? So what you have to do is pick those topics and learn them very properly. Now you have to learn them, memorize them and retain them in your memory so you don't forget those topics. You have to learn them very nicely, and for the other topics you also have to learn them, but what I'm saying is important topics need to be done first, because they will give you the marks. They will surely give you the marks, I would say. Now next, the remaining topics you have to learn them as well, but there are sometimes topics which we are unable to understand, or we don't feel like this will not come in exam, like this is a gut feeling, right? So you can leave those topics in case you don't have time. I'm talking about MST when we have less time, but try to cover all the syllabus, learn everything. Now first sitting was just read everything and highlight the important things. Second sitting was you have to learn the things, and third sitting comes on the day of your MST. So suppose you are having exam maybe 9 or 10 a.m. in the morning, then you have to wake up early. Yes, you have to do this for this day. You have to wake up early. Say you wake up at 6 a.m. just revise that properly, revise the important things, and if there are any topics which you keep forgetting, which you are unable to retain, then learn those topics in the morning, because whenever the things which you learn in morning are the ones which you don't forget, This is my experience. Whenever I revise in the morning, sometimes there are a few things which I give focus to in the morning revision session, and they do come in my exam, and I never forget them, right? These are somehow, they get fixed in your memory, I would say. So the morning revision is very crucial. Revise the things in the morning properly, and it will definitely help you to remember the things while writing your answers in the exam. That's it for MST. Now let's talk about your end semester exams, that is your final exams. For your final exams, if it is your exams are going to be for a month, then you have to start just 15 days before your exam. And what you have to do is again plan everything, make a very flexible but a very productive timetable in which all your subjects should be covered in those 15 days. Now in those days you have to make notes again, because you haven't studied the whole semester. So I'm not assuming that you have made notes along with your studies, right? And if you are the one who makes notes regularly, then you just need to revise the things again and again in those days. Now what you have to do is in those 15 days, make detailed notes again from your sources, make very nice notes with your diagrams, flowcharts and everything. Complete your syllabus in those 15 days of every subject. Now suppose we have an exam and I am taking supposedly 3 or 4 days we get as holidays for preparation of our exam, right? In those 3-4 days, how you have to manage the things is, you have to firstly, first sitting, which we say as first sitting, now it is for maybe 2 days or 3 days as you have your holidays. You have to read everything, highlight important things, underline important things. Secondly, you have to learn the topics. You have to start learning the important topics. And a day before your exam, which is the most crucial day, a day before your exam, what you have to do is you have to sit in the morning and start revising from chapter 1, from first page of your syllabus. Now let me make you one thing very clear. A day before your exam, there should not be any topic left to cover. You don't have to touch any new topic. The days prior to that day, you will be covering whole of your syllabus. You will be learning, try to learn everything. And a day before your exam, we are just revising the things. So guys, I had to change location due to some problem, but it's okay. Let's continue. Now on the last day, just before your end semester exam, this is the most crucial day, as I was telling you. You have to take out all the PYQs. Now there are most of the previous year questions which are repeated, right? So you have to take them, you have to learn them very properly. Basically, you have to firstly revise whole syllabus, and secondly, you have to do important things. You have to learn important things very clearly and very nicely. Okay, now the last session comes, which is same as we did for mid-semester test, that is the morning session. Now for your exam, on the day of your exam, you have to wake up early. You can do this bit definitely. You have to wake up early, and in that time you have to revise everything. Now if there are any points, any topics which you are unable to recollect again and again, then you have to memorize them at that time, because most of the times these minute topics and minute words, I would say, are very beneficial, are very essential to write in your answers. Okay, so once you have done this, now you are fully prepared for your exam. The exam paper is going to be definitely very easy. What all mattered was, how do you study, how do you manage everything. Now we have taken just 2 months out of our whole semester to study properly, and rest of the months are for us just to fun, enjoy and do everything. Right? Now this was a very simplest way how you can complete your syllabus on time, how you can learn the things very properly. Now there comes one more thing, which is paper attempting strategy. How do you attempt exam? And another thing which is very important is, how do you make notes? Now notes making is also a very important thing which determines what you are going to get as a result. The next video will be definitely on how to make notes, and another one video on how to attempt your exams, specifically college exams, because the criteria of your board exams and your college exam is quite different, right? This college examinations depend very much on your professors, and professors have a very different ideology of checking answer sheets. They do not have an ideology that examiners of CBSE board follows, right? So I hope you like the video, I hope you find it helpful, And if you liked it, then go and like and subscribe the channel and tell me in comment sections, do you want me to tell you how to make notes? Actually, I have my own notes. Recently I had my mid-semester test, and then I realized that these are a few things which I have learned through these years, and I need to tell it to my juniors for sure. I have my notes. I'll show you my notes, how I make them, what is the key points which I keep in mind while making notes, which is definitely going to help you out. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.